What is up, mama? And welcome back to Momma Fit Burner. First and foremost, ignore this. I'm gonna take it off. It's just absolutely freezing in here. So I have a space heater going as well. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is. But for today, it is upper and abs. So make sure that you have a variety of dumbbells available. You're gonna use some for your upper body and you're gonna use some for those core muscles as well. So make sure that you have a variety, okay? Other than that, I'm gonna talk pre-postnatal. So if this does not apply to you, go ahead and jump right on in to today's workout. Hi pregnancy, hi postpartum. So for today, there are moves that will be on the ground. Pregnancy, if this bothers you where you're at in your pregnancy, put something underneath your upper back, whether it's a Bosu ball, whether it's a blanket, a towel, like a rolled up towel, a pillow, something of the sort, just to elevate your upper back. If it does not bother you to be on your back, you do not have to do that, okay? Additionally, both pregnancy and postpartum, please make sure that when it comes to getting down on the ground, you're going from your side, rolling onto your back. I don't want you to just fall right back and get any issues or intolerance happening within that core, okay? Speaking of the core, make sure that you are watching it, okay? Watch for any signs of intolerance, okay? This is gonna be coning, doming, bulging, or even a sinking in happening in this midline. Also, make sure that you're checking in with your pelvic floor. If anything feels like it's way too much pressure, it's feeling heavy down there, I need you to regress the move or modify it, okay? I will always give you options to do for the moves. You see what your body can handle, watch for signs of intolerance, and go from there. Other than that, let's jump on in to today's workout. Okay, so one of the first moves we're gonna do is actually going to be on the ground. Now you do have the option if you want to do this from a bench, a chair, a couch, something of the sort. It'll work your core just a little bit more, but I'll explain that during the actual move. However, we're gonna be on the ground first, okay? Just so you know that. The way today is going to work. You have technically 3 rounds. The first 2 are gonna look the exact same. The third is gonna be a little bit different, okay? You're gonna have 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of work, 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of work. You're gonna repeat those exercises one more time, and then we're gonna go straight into the second round, okay? There are no breaks. So if you need a break, absolutely take one, okay? That third and final round is gonna be 30 seconds of work, one time through, okay? So move 1, you're coming onto the ground. What you're gonna do here, we're gonna be doing a lat pullover to a tuck. So you're gonna have your legs straight out, you're gonna have the weight, 1 or 2 dumbbells, it's up to you, starting over your chest. Swipe into those elbows, you're gonna bring that weight back, don't hit the ground, you're gonna hover. As you come up, you're gonna tuck it in, okay? Now, if you wanna use a chair, a couch, a bench, anything of that sort, you're gonna go into a bridge position off of it, so your shoulder blades and up will rest onto the chair, couch, bench, whatever you're using, and you're gonna hold that bridge position, so you're gonna get that core going as well with your glutes. But when you pull over, you're gonna march it out instead. And you can also just do this from the ground if you want to, okay? So you have less than 10, pick your weight. Pregnancy, postpartum, I want you to march it if you have signs of intolerance. Get ready and let's go. Walk that load back into that ground for me. Bring it up. Now, as you bring it up, I want you to exhale and right here, and then lay flat back out. Now, you can always rest your heels first and then go back into it if your core cannot handle that, okay? Right here. Good job. Now, pregnancy, postpartum, especially pregnancy, okay? If doing this whole coming into this tuck is bothering you, this is a 60-second move, by the way, so you have some time to play with this, figure out what works best for you, okay? You have 30 seconds left. If that bothers you, pregnancy, postpartum, what I want you to do, you can either A, continue to lay flat out and just do 1 at a time, or you can pull up once you're here, 1, 2, okay? Watch for signs of intolerance. Any coning, doming, bulging, or a sinking in, I need you to regress. Regression would be to bring your feet up and you're gonna march out here, or you're gonna take the march out and the tuck out all together. And go ahead, come into a side plank for me. We're just gonna hold it right here, up. So, right here, 30 seconds on the clock. Now, you need to modify this move. You're coming down, stacking your knees. Make sure your hips are stacked. I don't want you rolling back. I don't want you falling forward, okay? So right here for mod, right here for mod, or right here for mod, okay? If not, you can be right here. We're gonna go into a push-up, knee tap, and ready, let's go. This is a 60-second move. So you're gonna give me a push-up, regular push-up. If you need to, go from your knees, tap a knee in, tap a knee in, give me a push-up, okay? Now, when it comes to this push-up, pregnancy, postpartum, if you need to, signs of intolerance, go from your knees, go from a chair, couch, bench, whatever you need to. You can even move up to the wall and do it, okay? And when you do the knee tap from the wall, all you're gonna do from here is bring it underneath as if you're trying to get it to go directly underneath your belly button, okay? When you're down here on the ground, that's what you're trying to do. Tap underneath as if you're trying to get it to that belly button. But notice, I'm not coming down like this, all right? I'm keeping my core nice and strong as I tap. Your gaze is in front. When you come into that push-up, arrow back, not here out to the side, pull it in a little bit. We're about to go to the side plank, hold, other side in 3, 2, 1, load it, let's go. Now, if you need to, you can drop this top leg for like a kickstand support if you want. You don't have to. Make sure elbow is underneath your shoulders. Your weight is up here, not in your feet. All right, core is nice and engaged here, nice and locked in. We're about to go back to the top, lat pull over with that tuck. Get ready. 3, 2, ready? Let's go. So now you know it. Your first 4 moves. Good job. Now, I don't want you to tap the ground with your weight. If it happens to fall back, let's say it's too heavy and you have to drop it, please don't just extend out and try to lift up from here. That's gonna wreck your shoulders. Instead, pull that weight in, do a tricep extension, and then begin again, okay? Again, pregnancy, postpartum, you can do one at a time. You have less than 30 seconds, or come here, or just don't even do the march at all, okay? Totally okay. Coming up next is that side plank. Keep that low back flat for me. Keep those ribs down. I don't want them flaring out. Good job. Side plank's coming up. In 2, 1, get ready. Make sure your hips are stacked. Ribs are not flaring out. I want them down, okay? I want you to make sure you're in a nice, good line here. You're not rolling out to the front. And if you have to put your hand down for support, make sure that you're not relying on it so much to where you lean forward, okay? We're about to go to that push-up knee tap. Remember, arrow, not to the side. And let's go. So push up, hands are slightly wider than your shoulders, okay? I need a nice, good form plank here. You're coming down, arrow back with those elbows, push up. Keep your core straight. If you have to do like this to get back up, you need to modify it. Right here from your knees, you keep that good mod position, okay? No butts up. This is not it. All right, lock it in here. You still have that plank position coming down to that arrow. Remember, you're tapping that knee underneath as if you're trying to get it directly underneath your belly button, okay? Less than 30. And we go back to the side plank. Now, your side plank is 30 seconds. Then we go into a new round, okay? The new round, you keep going. You have 10. You're gonna have move 1, 2 tricep presses to 2 obliques, okay? Go to that side plank, other side. Let's go. So we're about to begin the second round after this. 2 tricep presses, 2 oblique V-ups. So for that tricep press, arm goes down for support, or you can lock it up, totally up to you. Hand by your shoulder, push up through that tricep, slow that descent. You're gonna give another one, and then you're gonna give me obliques. Now, pregnancy, postpartum, modification, I'll show you what to do, okay? 2, 1, let's go. Now, if this is too hard for you, right here, 2 and 2, if that's too hard, I want you to just grab a dumbbell. You'll give me 2 tricep kickbacks, come down, 2 oblique. You have 60 seconds, so you have a little bit of time, okay? But for this oblique, to modify, 1 leg. If you need to do even more, you can come up just like this. If you still need more, lay back, relax, right here. Still keep that core engaged, okay? No ribs flaring up, lock them down. Make sure your ribs and hips are stacked, okay? So Coming up next, you're gonna have 2 kickouts, 2 heel taps, okay? So lock that core down. What you're gonna do from here, you're gonna give me 1, 2, pull back into tabletop, 1, 2, that's coming up. 2, 1, join me, 2 kickouts. From here, you're gonna tap down 1, tap down 2. Let's pull those toes back towards the shin, okay? Flex those feet. That's gonna kick that deep core on even more. Pregnancy, postpartum, modifications. We're gonna go 1, in, tap, and then go down. Out, in, tap it. Finish the move by coming back to the top. All right, coming up next, we're going to that 2 tri-press other side. Let's go. So again, you can come up, just give me 2 kickbacks, lay down, 2 obliques, totally up to you, okay? If this is too much. And this bottom arm can be here for some support too, all right? If not, don't use it. 2 presses, and then you're gonna give me 2 oblique V-ups, all right? Make sure that you start stacked as you come up. You rotate with that core to hit that V-up, okay? You're doing good. After this, you have less than 30. We're going to an inchworm for mountain climbers, okay? So you're gonna come up, you're gonna walk it out. I need you to hit that good plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna bring it in. Tap or stand up, get a little breather, go back in, okay? You got less than 5. Modification, you're gonna bend your knees. I'm gonna show full out, ready? Join me, walk it out. Hit that plank, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk up. Now, either tap or stand up, go again, mod. Watch me. Coming on down, right here, from here, outside, outside, okay? We're about to go back to the top. You have everything just one more time. Then we go on to that 1 segment, that 3rd and final round. That's just 30 seconds, okay? 2 tri-presses. Let's go. Give me press, down, 2, and then 2 V-ups. Now remember, you can modify if you need to modify. If that's the case, you're doing 1 here, you're driving in that knee, or you're laying down, driving in that knee, okay? Either way, you gotta do it. And again, you can place this hand down if you need to for a little bit more modification, help support you, or go to a kickback, come down, V-ups. You have a whole 60 seconds, all right? Down. You're doing good, you're doing good. Breathe, focus on that core connection. You need to have that mind-muscle connection and control this. Let your tricep really have to work through that eccentric contraction, okay? That's a contraction phase that often gets ignored. It is your biggest helper in your goals. All right, we're about to switch it up. Ready? Give me those kickouts. Kick out, kick out, drop, drop. Good job. Kick out, drop it. Now, remember, pregnancy, postpartum, modification. 1 side at a time, okay? We're about to go to the other side. Ready? 2 tri, 2 oblique. Let's go. Keep going. You have less than 30 seconds. Keep going for me. You're doing great. Remember your mods if you need them. Coming up next, the inchworm. 2, 1, let's go. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, This is a 30-second move. We're about to go into your next 30 seconds. You're gonna grab a dumbbell, all right? From here, you're gonna give me round the world, okay, around your core. Chopper. Switch it around the world. Chopper. All right. 2, 1, grab your weight, join me. Start in the front. Swing it behind. Behind. From here, go to one side, up, chop it down, middle. Swing around. Now go to the other. 1, 2, 3, middle. Go the opposite direction. Make sure that you're changing the direction that you go around your core and you change the direction that you start. So again, once you come back to the center, you're gonna go down first, then up, okay? Ready? Come onto your back for me. Right here, flutter. Keep that low back down. If you cannot do it without your low back popping up, I need you to go up a little bit higher, okay? Lower as far as you can before you're like, oh, I cannot keep my low back down, okay? Keep breathing through it. Pregnancy, postpartum, you can either come here, all right, totally okay, or come here, little. Watch your core, all right? Next thing, you're gonna have dead bugs right here. If you want, you can grab a small weight, a little bit more challenge. Pregnancy, postpartum, this is good for you, all right? But if you're showing signs of intolerance, then I want you to modify right here, all right? You're only doing everything once. If you want, use a small weight. This will give you a little bit more resistance. After that, you're gonna flip it over. Low forearm plank right here. Body saws in 2, 1. Join me right here, right here. Breathe, notice. I'm not shoving my glutes in the air. I'm not dropping my hips down. Now, pregnancy, postpartum. All right, if this is bothering you, come up here, tap, 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 okay? After this, you're gonna stay low. You're gonna give me an arm reach. All right, less than 5. You're gonna stay here, reach out, ready? And join me, reach, reach, reach. Now, pregnancy, postpartum modification. Mod right here, locking that core, reach, reach. You can also do this from a chair, couch, bench, even the wall, okay? Next and last, bear pull through, okay? Coming up into that bear position right here, pull that weight through. Pull that weight through. In 2, 1, let's go! Now, you're coming up to bear. If you need to, widen your stance just a little bit with those feet, okay? So, weight stays in your hands, meaning you're not leaning back. All right, you're almost done with this entire workout. Pull that weight through. If the weight's too much, then you're gonna tap. Tap. You can either even do a bear lift, tap, down. Lift, tap, down, all right? And, woo! Relax. Awesome, awesome job. That's it for today. You powered through it. You worked through it. I am so proud of you. Now, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know anytime that I go live, that I post, all that stuff. Speaking of lives, this upcoming Saturday is a live workout right here on YouTube, okay? So make sure to come join me 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be full body, okay? Other than that, share with a mama friend. Come join the Momma Fit community for even more. And I will see you very, very soon.